Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play of Aurora 4X. I want to address a comment that I'm seeing in on the last video here right away. There's a couple people who have been freaking out about the fact that we haven't mined out Luna, and we've talked about this before. I want to address it again. We haven't mined this stuff out, and part of the reason... People get excited because there's large quantities, especially of bornite, but for me it's the accessibility that I mostly look at. Like the fact that we're mining on Bella is really weird for me, but it is like truly ridiculous amount of quantity of stuff that will last forever. So we're definitely going to mine it at some point, so what the hell, let's get it started. Plus it's in Wolf 359, it just gets a source of all the minerals for Planet Essentia, which is one of the big things. But why am I not caring about the minerals on Luna right now? Well, the reason is we still have two asteroids slash comets slash whatevers over here that still have bornite on them that we are mining out. They also have an accessibility of 1, at least for now, until they run out. I don't remember what they are. Lachesis is 1, for example. It doesn't have a huge number, but accessibility 1. So it mines very quickly, right? And it's going to mine out in 4.6 years, but we still have 4.6 years worth of bornite on here. Once this is done, we could consider moving these mines over to Luna, for example. But right now, we've got bornite. We have no shortage of it on Earth. Like we don't have bornite left on Earth anymore. We have a stockpile of 94,000, so we're still okay. Not only that, but we have over here other sources of bornite in the system. Now, the total amounts are a little bit lower, but the accessibility is higher, and some of them have other stuff as well. Well, you can see Lachesis over here too, but like Lutetia, yeah, it doesn't have a ton of stuff, but good accessibility. It has the same stuff as the moon, so I'd rather mine out Lutetia before putting the mines on the moon. Once they're all gone, then yeah, we'll mine the moon, sure, of course. But for now, I'd rather just get stuff faster. We've got bornite on Mercury as well. 4.4 million units of bornite. It's only 0.3 accessibility, which again would be sort of non-sexy to me, but it is picking up some other stuff at the same time. So if we do run into a bornite shortage, what we could just do is brute force Mercury over here, because it does have 4.4 million units of it. So stop freaking out about the moon. Moon's only got 2 minerals. Total accessibility is under 2, which is not terribly interesting to me, and that's the only reason I haven't gotten around to it yet, because we don't need it, right? If we were starting to run into bornite shortages, either literally risking running out completely in Sol, or just not getting it in quickly enough, then I would consider it. But yeah, even though we've talked about this a couple of times, some people are still like really upset that the moon hasn't been mined. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I care. I mean, I guess the one difference is I could mine the moon with regular mines as opposed to auto mines, which would take slightly fewer minerals to set up, and that wouldn't be too bad. Actually, oh, did the Earth finish building everything it was building? Is this the right save? I think so. So Essentia's got its PDC. Kiss for luck. We're sending one to you, aren't we? We must be. And yeah, I do really have to go and redesign my my transport ships here. The Valdir class goes so slowly. Yeah, it's bringing everything over. Really do have to do a work for that. And the other thing I know is that if you do design your classes properly, you don't need to do quite as much retooling, and I should pay more attention to that. We'll take a look at that for the next time we design anything. Anyway, I think we are fine to go. So let's get that started. Ba-ba-ba. Also, some people are saying, oh, the turns are going so slowly now, turn off the asteroid speed. I mean, the asteroids were there before. Most of the asteroids are in the Sol system. That's not what's taking up the speed. It's the civilian shipping, and the game will continue to get slower and slower as things get bigger and bigger. Retooling for ion bombs is completed. Excellent. So, right, because you're still growing over there. So these are our command ships. We want to get 2 of those. The first one will, of course, be named ion bombs. And I can't queue up the other one quite yet because we've got to wait for it to finish, but that's going to be our command cruiser, which is going to give us a proper fleet going on here. And yeah, we really should design a new... Oh! We finished tech! What finished? Jump drive efficiency 12. Cool. So I don't know if we're jumping into another jump drive right away. We could look into even like better engine stuff before we start doing anything of this nature. Getting more fuel consumption techs would be nice. Getting more drive tech would also be okay. Well, let's take a moment And if we're going to get a new freighter type... Oh, I should load up my subscriber list. And the people who ask, it is the Twitch.tv subscribers. That's one of the rewards for subscribing on Twitch.tv. One of the ways I say thank you is I name stuff after people on there. So if you're wondering where these lists come from, that is where. And we're going to go down to... That's a great name. So new. Rename. Gnarl. Is that the right number of R's? It is. Gnarl class cargo ship. So cargo ship over here. We're going to say that you're a conscript because then deployment time, morale, all those things don't matter. I will give it deployment time just for RP reasons, even though you literally, it does not matter for these ships because it only affects morale, and morale has no impact on non-military ships except for survey scanners. That's it. It's weird. It would be nice if there was just a simple rule, right? Morale only matters for military ships, doesn't matter for commercial vessels. It's not entirely true. Commercial vessels with the geological survey sensor do get affected by morale, but that is the only thing. All right, so this is an enemy new cargo ship line. I think like one cargo hold is still probably sufficient. Like that carries most things we need. I suppose I could go a little bit bigger. Go twin cargo holds. They don't. There's no reason that they have to be huge at all. Do I have to design a new commercial engine? I don't think so. Which one of these is commercial? Right over here. Is this max size? Do we want to design another one? Actually, let's take a moment and see if we need to design a new engine. Let me just shove this aside. I don't remember how many techs we've gotten since then. Engine. Magnetic confinement drive? Oh yeah, it is new because we have a... Hold on, what was this called? Magnetic fusion drive. Oh, which is what this is. So no, I think engine power, nerf that, fuel consumption there. Bring this up to size 50. It's the same power. It might be slightly more fuel efficient, but actually no, the power is clearly the same. No, I think we're okay. I'm not going to bother designing a new commercial engine. That's going to be fine. Your range is massive. Like, the efficiency of this engine is ridiculous. We're going to have to throw a lot of engines on here to get some speed, because I want it to go relatively fast. Let's call it like 1.5k. That's going to be okay. It's got double cargo holds, goes at 1.5, well, 1,500 kilometers a second. Doesn't need anything else, right? It's got big range, huge range. We could probably go and strip out, like, oh, because it went to large fuel storage. Let's just put in a standard size fuel storage. There. Even at this, it can cross the entire solar system back and forth several times before running out of fuel, which I'm going to be perfectly satisfied with. Presumably we made things a little bit cheaper. Build points. 586. Yeah, a little bit cheaper, not much. Hardly did anything for the weight, like, in terms of the actual speed difference, but I'm going to take the slight saving, because this is more than sufficient. We don't care about repair. I don't think this thing needs to be armored up in any way whatsoever. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So we've designed that. We will have to go and, Shipyard. We have 2 commercial shipyards. I don't suppose either one of these... config, no. Fuel harvesters, I think we're good on fuel harvesters. Terraformers, I might conceivably build more terraformers later on. I don't think so. But we're going to refit or retool you to build the new freighter class, the Gnarl, over here. Set activity. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually set the labs. Right, because I was going to check first and see, oh, is there anything I want to do? Who's the most skilled people? Defense and power and propulsion. I think I'm going to keep going down power and propulsion. I think what we might do is actually get started on the next level of reactor tech over here. There we are. How long is it going to take? 81, a couple of years. Not too bad, though. I think that's very reasonable for the level of tech that we're building. Yes, unrest on a kiss for luck. We're still slowly ferrying some things out there. We'll get it taken care of soon. Mineral packets going all over. Gnarl class completed. Excellent. This thing would be able to ferry over the PDC bits a lot faster. Manage shipyards. So we're just going to have these numbered because they're just freighters, and I will build a pair of them simultaneously because we do have the 2 slipways. And that's going to be great. And then we'll officially retire the last Valdir. Did we build 2? I think we built 2, and then we retired 1 to keep it around. Because we're mostly using civilian shipping for things. Speaking of civilian shipping, there's another colony ship. Someone else joined our scientific establishment. Unrest, unrest, unrest. The civilians are scrapping some ships. I don't remember if there's actually ammo being produced for the PDCs or they're just being shipped out empty. One thing that would be pretty important to check out on Essentia, because it is from there that we're going to be exploring out, and I don't want to risk anything popping out. I like the colonization. I know, like, you slowed things down, right? Because we wanted to colonize, and then we didn't want to risk popping aliens at that point. We had a priority. Research rate, 600%. RP is done. Lovely. I'm going to hit the other button over there. Excellent. We got the better research rate, which is going to speed up things a little bit. This is going to be October of 81, I think. Now it's May of 81. Very nice. Lots of labs available. Construction, production, we probably want to keep going down there. Next research rate. Small gates, no. Shipbuilding rate, yeah, that's probably a good one, actually. Keep working on that. Get faster and faster shipbuilding rates. We can get more mining, more construction. I mean, we can get lots of things. Tech is good, as it turns out, and it continues to be so. Unrest continues to rise. There you go. The two cargo ships are done. So, our cargo... don't cycle moves anymore. I'm going to remove, 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 and remove. Now, one thing I'm not sure about. Can a Kiss for Luck start assembling that PDC now? It's got 5. It needs 6. Yeah, so we're just... it's really annoying. I actually should have designed the PDCs to be a size of 5 because... each PDC component is 5,000 tons, and a cargo container can support 25,000 tons. So one cargo container can carry 5 PDC components. So I could have optimized it to make just one trip. So the question was, though, can I start assembling? No. I gotta wait until all 6 are there. Well, darn. So let's make a new fleet, actually. That'll be fine. Let's go here, grab these 2 from here, split off into a new one. This is going to be... Cargo Task Group 2, even though it's really going to be the only one relatively soon. Special orders. If your fuel is less than 50%, which is probably paranoia, but refuel at nearest colony or tanker, that's going to be fine. If there are hostile ship contacts in the system, then also go and refuel at a colony. So you'll just sort of park yourself there. That'll be fine. All right, Earth, we would like you to load PDC components. I mean, this is going to be overkill with this many ships. I should actually split these guys in 2. Actually, let's do that. And you don't carry over the special orders, which is really annoying. Although you could copy them with parent stuff. Anyway, what am I? Cargo Task Group 3. Fuel is less than 50%. Refuel at nearest colony or tanker, and if there are enemies in the system, refuel at nearest colony. And I'm not giving you any orders right now, but Cargo Task Group 2, you're the one that is going to go to Earth. Load the PDC component. It's only got 1 bit, but that's going to be fine. Then you're going to jump through to Wolf. No. You're going to jump through to Leuten. Then you're going to go to Kiss for Luck. You're going to unload all the PDC components. Then you're going to jump back to Earth. Refuel. There we go. And that should be considerably faster. And then as soon as the old Valdir comes back, we will disassemble it. Because it's not just speed, it is the fuel efficiency, and, you know, we still have lots of fuel now, but that's not going to last forever. New freighter, new scientist, okay. New colony ship. Wow, they're really popping out a lot of ships. Maybe I shouldn't have given them money. We're just going to slow down our game more and more and more. These colony ships, or these civilians, are not very optimal. Speed is not good. Well, that's what happens when you're programming an Access database in Visual Basic. There's a limit to certain optimizations you can do, and in any case, it's a very complex game, so it's always going to be a bit slow. Unrest, yada, yada, yada. I don't suppose my task group has made it there already, has it? Yeah, it's returning home. So, we should be able to check a Kiss for Luck over here and ask it to assemble. There it is. Create, and it's going to be done in just over half a year, which is going to be fine. It's only got a handful of what do we call them, construction factories over here, but that's okay. It's got some automated mines, mass drivers, everything is groovy that way. Automated mines, you are flinging stuff to Essentia, good. Do you still have orders in for automated mines? Yeah, you're asking for a lot, but they're not available quite yet, and we're just waiting for more of these planets or more of these little comets and things to run out. Wow, Van Beesbrook is going to keep going for a long time. I didn't realize that. It's nice that we've got that solid source of Mercasium, though, because that is such an important resource. I didn't actually realize it's got a backlog of goods over here. How much is it producing? 5,400, and presumably it's only got one mass driver. No, it's got two. Okay, so it's producing 5,400 tons of minerals per year. It can actually ship 10,000. So it must have had a huge backlog for a really long time. So it is going to drain itself out, so that's good. All right, fair enough. Let's keep going. I guess the unrest on a Kiss for Luck is going to hurt their production speed of the PDCs, I just realized. Right? If they're unstable... Okay, so they're only losing about 13% of their production speed right now. But when we do get our military ship done, I'll probably send them out to that system to do some exercises. And actually, there's no fuel over there. Right? I guess for luck, there's no reason you should have any fuel. We need to get some Sorium mining happening in that system, shipped over there or something. Actually, hold on. We have a fleet, a fuel harvester in the Leighton system, right over here. So when it dumps off its supplies, I wonder if I should give it, yeah, let's give it an order right now. Go to a Kiss for Luck. Unload 90% of your fuel. And then the special orders should kick in. There we go. So we're going to make sure there's some fuel at that colony. Because by default, it doesn't seem to drop it over there. It seems like it'll go back to Earth or some other thing. I think it picks the closest place that's got fuel. Bunch of automated stuff. Okay. Some more freighters are being replaced. Insufficient protection. Okay, when is our military ship getting done? We still have that in queued, right? Ion bombs is going to be done in June of 80. Meanwhile, and I haven't been doing this, this is going to use some resources, but, okay, so we have our sole defense task group, which is empty. And presumably parked at the sun, or at the Earth? I'm not sure. You know what, for simplicity, I'm going to go ahead and just delete this task group. And then in our Shipyard task group, I'm going to take all these and split them off. And this is going to be, for now, this is going to be one battle task group. This is going to be Battle Fleet 1, well, Task Group 1. It will get split off later on when we do get 2 command ships, but for now that's going to be fine. And what I would like to do is tell them to start task force training. That will cause them to roam around, leave Earth, they will start to use some materials, so there's certainly a cost associated to that. If we can follow them... Where are they? Battle Task Group 1? There they are. So they're just roaming around doing things. They will get some fleet experience, which is going to be useful. Whoa. I don't know why this popped back up. And also the other screen. So yeah, they're just going to keep roaming around. So they might get some failures in equipment. They are certainly using fuel. I don't think they use ammunition for this, though. But we'll get them to do that. And if we check... No, they're definitely burning through fuel quite rapidly over here. Do they have a special order? No, they don't. If your fuel is less than 50%, then I would like you to refuel at the nearest colony or tanker. If your supply points are less than that, then I would like you to resupply at the colony or supply ship. Excellent. More civilian ships being made. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to zoom into when the next things get done. Cargo task group number 1 completed its orders. Excellent. Cargo task group number 1. You have served me well. The Valdir class, you have served me very well. I appreciate all the work that you've put in over the years. But it is now time for me, I guess it doesn't really matter, the yellow dog over here. You are going to scrap the Valdir 001. I'm going to take you apart, then we're going to scrap all your leftover bits as well. Population complaining, yada yada yada. We could just put our fleet in that system. That would actually eliminate that completely. Why don't I just do that? Well, because I wanted them to get some fleet training, but we're going to take care of this for a little while. So let me go and end the task force training. I'm going to tell you to go to Earth and refuel. Then I'm going to tell you to jump through the Leuten. Standard transit. Doesn't have to be particularly fast. And then it really doesn't matter where you go at that point. You can actually, as long as you're in that system, that's going to be fine, and we'll get you to do some training over there. It means that you're not going to be in orbit around a planet. There'll be some maintenance issues, there'll be some fuel issues, but I'm going to get you to buzz around at the jump point in the Leuten system. We're going to pacify the A Kiss for Luck planet. Ooh, there we go. We got a bonus to our geological team, which is working on some stuff. So we'll just pop over to the Leuten system as soon as they're there. I guess we could pop over there now. Boop. There we go. Battle task group number 1 has completed their orders. They're way, 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 way out here. Quite far away. But if we take a look at A Kiss for Luck, they now have a protection level. Now the question is, by leaving the system, have we nerfed the protection level of Sol too much? We'll see if we can start getting some messages from Luna or Mars or something. Yep. Without the task group around, they have unrest. So we'll probably... what do we want to do? Do we want to build some extra PDCs on Earth? Yeah, we do. We'll do that. I know we've got a big stockpile of missiles. Actually, not as much as I thought, I just realized. We need quite a bit more. Especially if we're building more ships, and we are going to potentially get into battle. Let's go like 500. And 500. There we go. And it still doesn't take that long to build. Although, we probably will want more after we build that PDC. We probably will want more ordnance factories. How many do we have right now? 150. Let's go and build another 150. We're going to double our ordnance production. And now that my task group is over here, I'm going to tell you guys to do task force training again. I think they will stay in the same system. You keep an eye on them. They haven't moved at all yet. Interesting. But you are doing it, right? Yeah. And getting some experience, alright. So we'd like to get this up higher. I don't know if it caps at 100% or what, or if that's like practical, or if you can go above 100% or what. But I mean, I think I would feel good if we got to at least like 50% task force training. Now this is, the command ship is not getting to benefit from this, unfortunately, but it's still going to be a start. Oh, it's so slow when it's taking turns. Just wanted to check the fuel status here. Alright, still fine. Oh, okay. Dockyard, or that shipping yard finished. We're going to leave it as is for now. Unrest has continued to fall on a Kiss for Luck. Yeah, well, needs to bounce back a fair bit more, but there we go. And we're just waiting until February the 17th. Actually, let me go and do one 30-day click. It's not quite as optimal, but it's a little bit faster to process, because the length of subticks. Okay, that window is open for some reason. So that's done. So now you're totally fine. So we should be able to tell our task group, oh, right, which I still have open here. I'm going to cancel your task force training. You're going to jump back through Seoul. And then once you've done that, which will only take a tick over here. There, 1 hour. There we are. Now I'd like to tell you to start your training up again. Alright. Have fun, all y'all. And that should mean no more unrest anywhere. It should all be decreasing, and it is. It would decrease faster if I put some ground troops down there, but that's going to be fine. Alright, well, we're going to do that, I think. I can't remember. Was it June? June. I think I might just fast forward between episodes until the first I Am Bombs class ship is complete, at which point we will go and move all of my survey fleets and everything into the Wolf 359 sector, and we're going to go through one of the uncharted jump points. We're going to keep our battle fleet around just in case anything decides to fly through, but that's what I've been waiting for. Going to feel a lot better when that's done. The other thing, I guess, is my PDC fleet at Essentia. Yeah, you have no ammo. I really have to get some stuff out there, or get you to start producing your own, which you don't do right now. But that's one of my ideas with my cargo group, is to get a bunch out there. In fact, why don't I do that now? Cargo group, task group. Okay, so task group 1 for the cargo is no more, so we'll just delete you. Task group 2. Can you load missiles? Is that a different storage? Oh, of course it's. You don't put it in cargo. I would have to put that in magazine storage. I need a missile collier. I mean, I kind of need that in general, and I don't think I've ever designed one. Collier right over there. No, so I'm going to have to go and design one. That's basically just a ship with a bunch of missile magazines that's not meant to get into combat. It's meant to provide reloads for a fleet. They're going to follow the fleet, but they'll also allow me to ship missiles over to Essentia. So it's PDC, because right now the PDCs are empty. They're just providing planetary protection value. The civilians don't know that they're empty. But you know, aliens are not necessarily fooled the same way. So we'll have to ship some missiles over there from Earth. And then also I want the collier around to follow the fleet to reload them, because they don't have infinite ammo. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.